Alright guys, I'm back. Another thing that was in the box is Pete had told me about this one. He printed a 3D body kit for this when he first got his 3D printer. So the body, he was learning his printer. So the body kit ain't perfect at all. He told me that the body kit, it's thin, so it warped. He said it's thin, so it warped, and then you have to cut some stuff off of this body to use the other body kit, and he cut too much off on this one side. The other side hasn't been touched yet, and I don't know if I'm going to build this for Pete or if I'm just going to get the body kit on there for him. I'm not sure on this one yet. The other two I wanted to rebuild because they were built. He sent them to me. I'm going to rebuild them on the 350Z and the Supra. But on this Supra here, I'm just going to see if I can save this body without him having to purchase a whole new kit. These kits right here skyrocketed. Man, you guys don't realize the U.S. prices on these went through the roof at a lot of places. Man, I've been back at it, Anthony. I've been back on it pretty good this last month. I really got the bug to get back into it and get back to building. So I've been trying to keep some things up. What I'm doing for you today is just reviewing some products and stuff I got in. This is the second part of my unboxing video. So let's crack open this and see what Pete sent. From my understanding, it's all complete. There's some pre-cut decals. I think these are for this Supra. It doesn't say. So ST, so this is Studio 27. If you go by that code right there, it's a Studio 27, which make a really good decal sheets. You just got to take your time. I like the carbon fiber roof. I don't know where the hood went, but the carbon fiber roof could be useful. Here's the tires, factory tires. They must have updated some parts. Usually when oh, this is for the decal. This is Studio 27 decal sheet. But sometimes while I'm on the, here's some wannabe raise. A wheel decal is in here. Sometimes when a kit is updated, they fix a part or something. They're famous for throwing that in. But this is for the decal stuff. This is the body kit that Pete talked about. The rear diffuser, here's the body itself. You can see where Pete did the cut. Here's the original front bumper. There. Man, these look good. Look at those wheels. Look like they must have a center cap or something, because something looks missing right there. I've never had this kit. Oh, I see. They're two-piece wheels. Here's the black insert that goes on top of them that have the... Alright. And that looks like, yeah, it's a brand new kit. So let's see if we can't save this for Pete versus building it for him. And that way he can do his own thing to this one. But for me, I'd always like to glue the front bumper on first, and it's a good looking car. So let's see what this body kit includes. Looks like front bumper cover maybe. It looks like the same shape as the front bumper. I'll have to look this one up. Knowing what Pete has been sending me, I think this is all black box stuff. So I'll just have to look on the black box. Get that. I don't know where my Tamiya snips are. So I'm gonna use my these are not God hands. If you guys ever know what God Hands are. That's another tool company out of Japan. And this right here is a knockoff version of them called Not Gods. They're Not Gods by Precision Art, which God's Hands about they're $50, and these are about $15. So what was I? Oh, I want to look at this. This would be the front bumper. Oh, that fits nice. Look at that. I got a little cleanup to do from the kit plastic and the resin, but that looks good. And then it will show you too. It looks like maybe that's not for them. I'll have to look at the black box. That's one thing that's cool. When Johnny does his stuff on black box, instead of just giving you a print file, Johnny gives you the whole layout where you could see everything. So there's that. Now it looks like you're supposed to cut the fender away for this. And if I do it by the wheel well, looks like Pete went a little off on the off at the door area. Let's look at the other side, because the other side's not been cut. And like Pete said, one of his first prints, you could see how it bowed up. This was Pete learning his machine, learning his supports, learning his thicknesses. Guys, a lot of stuff goes into 3D printing. You can't just go out there and say, yeah, I got a 3D printer and start printing stuff. Oh, I like that. That's going to be nasty. Wow. There's some... Must be the first... Oh, yeah, that's sick. I didn't even know that. This is for the hood. Must be to help blend into the wide fender. Alright, let's go to the body side that hadn't been cut yet. So we know it's got to go around the gas door. Yeah, so you got to remove a lot on this body to get this to fit. We'll have to remove that. So what I would do, if I have to start cutting, I see where Pete failed at. There's a lot of stuff we got to remove. Yeah, you got to remove a lot to use this kit, guys. So Pete was debating on whether to get a whole new body. And by looking this thing over, I don't know if a whole new body would be good, or if I could save it. Because I can manipulate. I don't care what happens under here, because that's all hidden by interior, chassis. You know, you won't be able to see that. If I can get the outside manipulated enough, yeah, we can try to save that for Pete. Oh, wow. Look at that. Clean that up, put that on. Dude, this is a wicked body kit, Pete. And like I said, I'll go back and look at Johnny's site, and we'll see what belongs where and what things are for what, and get a clue. So that's the new Supra. This right here will be your brand new Supra body style, guys, if you guys ain't familiar with the Toyota and the legacy of the Supra. This right here is your brand new Supra. Man, that's some neat stuff. I didn't even think about that. These right here are neat little hood pieces, man. I keep thinking about that. So put them here. Oh, where'd you go, boy? That's the wrong one. So these, I know these are going to glue on here. Like that. for the hood and the fender. So I have to go check out Johnny's. But for a gentleman that has taken the time. Oh, this ain't black box, Pete? Well, I was explaining that I didn't unbox this kit and how we're going to try to save this without getting a new body. And looking at all the stuff that needs to be removed to actually use this kit. I'm going to do a little bit of sanding, a little bit of cutting and fitting. Pete, I know you're probably just now getting home from work. This is part 2, but I've opened up some of the other stuff, and I was sharing all the cool stuff you sent to put towards the Supra, the other Supra, not this one. And I'm just keep returning. Dude, you loaded me up with parts I didn't even expect coming. The wheels, the seats. Dude, that little K car is sweet. The hot bug is cool. You sent some really neat stuff this time. So where were we? Oh, the last thing that was in that box is this right here is going to be another rebuilder that Pete sent. Yeah, we'll get it worked through, bud. We'll get it worked through somehow. This is another rebuilder Pete had started. I already rebuilt one Volkswagen Rabbit for him. When that was our first project together. So now I'm going to tackle this one, sometime next year. Now I get to check out what's all in here. It's already got a body kit on it. This thing is heavy, Pete. He's already got, Recaro seats in there. Already, those look nice, Pete. This thing feels chunky, bud. So, I'll strip this down. We'll get this all stripped down. And I'll work on it. But look, it comes with the trailer. Oop. It comes with the trailer. Now this is black box, right? Because I've seen this on his site. So, it looks like, oh, sweet, Pete. We were just talking about updating the airbag. Oh, baby car seat. Oh, that is nuts. But we were just talking about updating the air ride. These look small, though, bud. Well, check that out. Then what's this? Here's the hood. Oh, I just noticed the motor. Sweet. It's got a VR 32 motor in it, which some of the VR 32s were all-wheel drive, but this doesn't have the... Oh, yeah, it will have the all-wheel drive option. There's the axle out shaft for the all-wheel drive there. Then right here's the axle shaft from there. So if we built a tunnel... transmission drive shaft tunnel, we can have an all-wheel drive Rabbit. Man, I'm a big fan. I love these Rabbits. Don't know what it is about these little cars, but always through the years. Okay, here's the tongue. It looks like it broke off, Pete, but it looks like it's easily glued back in, just like that. I'll put that on there. Then we'll have a base enclosure. Then see what else. Nothing else in here, just kit stuff. Yeah, just the kit stuff. Let's see. Yeah. Get that all up in there. Alright, let's see. Then it's also got a travel a travel cap. See, this is what I wanted. I wanted a roof rack for a rabbit. So he sent me the roof rack, and I didn't know I was getting the cargo carrier. That's sick. So it has all the glass, has all that. Let's see what's in this other bag. Okay, a separate. All right. Oh yeah, I see now. Pete, you gave me a VR6 too. Another Volkswagen type engine, guys. So this right here is going to be. Oh, it's a bike rack. All right, let me move this out of the way. So Pete also sent a bike rack. Here's the bike frame. Then I see the wheels and tires in here. Oh, here's the trailer hitch. Here's the hitch that goes to the trailer tongue. So once you put that in there like that. Alright. Then here's a rear hatch that goes to this. That's sick, Pete. Look at the VR6 motor. Dude, I could use a dozen of these. Look. Even has a timing belt. The cam. Dude, that is sick. 6-cylinder exhaust and everything. Though you can't see it because it sits in there like this. But still, look at the detail on that. Pete, are these Volkswagen motors, they're black box? Dude, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Dude, I have 12 rabbits. Plus the C1 truck. I don't even see the C1 truck yet. Oh, I see it now. Yeah. Dude, this is sick. That's nice. I'm kind of more excited just about a VR6 motor than I am. Here's the bike rack stuff. An antenna. Yeah. I got some Mustang steel. We even got a wide body one coming real soon. Look at that, guys. He even sent me a bicycle with the bicycle rack. That's too sick. Cause I have the backyards custom one that Brian Valencia did when he had his web stuff open. Pete, what is these? Are these what goes in here? Okay, I see now. Yeah, these are the mounts of the roof rack. Okay. To keep it off the roof. Alright. I figured some stuff out. Yeah. So get all that back in there. So, with that being said, guys, P, I am overwhelmed with your open-heartedness. I know some of this stuff is meant for builds that are going to be returned to you, but then you sent me other stuff that I could build with. Man, you opened up a lot of creative ideas for me. I'm going to put this back in here. That car seat is sick, though, dude. That is too much. One last thing that Pete sent me. I think he sent me a raw set, the body kit, the 3D printed kit that's on here now. I think he sent me a raw kit of it because it looks the same. And what it is, it's going to be a complete front bumper and a rear bumper wraparound with the side fillers. See how it's the full bumper wraparound, and then the rear bumper wraparound, and then the two side filler skirts. But this is dope. Look at this. That's sick, Pete. That's definitely going on the build. And like I've said before, I kind of like to stay within the same color family that Pete uses. So, looks like I'm going to have to find a decent tan. I'd almost, Pete, since I already got it, since I already got a body cut, one of these up for the C1 caddy truck. Ooh, I like that. I didn't see that before. Don't know if my camera will pick it up, but look, it let Black Box STL is stamped in there. That's a clean print. I was half tempted to just use this fascia. What could we use this for? Because I can't use the chassis because it comes with its own chassis and everything for the truck. So I might just, all this right here might just be plastic. Just go back and do some replasticking. I'm going to get the Super done and the 350 before I touch anything else. Man, that's some sick stuff, Pete. I really appreciate it, brother. God, that's nice. Black box. Dang. And then, if you guys don't know, Gap Hill Speed Shop is also doing a few builds. If you guys want to follow along and support, yes, 2023 is going to be. I'm encouraged because I'm going to have to pay attention to a lot of stuff in the new year. Being I have my oldest boy is going to have a lot of different responsibilities, and so I'm definitely going to be motivated to do more stuff than just play video games and sleep. Man, I like all the stuff you sent, Pete, today. Was outrageously cool, man. Like I said, I might save these. I know they're meant for the Supra, but they're kind of thin and rough, Pete. I might see the aluminum sleeves that you sent. Are they Michael Newport or is that someone else? Because I can almost see Michael getting us a nice set of wheel rings for these. Because if you guys don't know, these are offsetted. As in, these are the back. See how they're concaved? But the front has a flatness. Okay. Yeah, those are some nice rings. Scale Productions, guys, he's overseas as well. And, so, put all the Volkswagen stuff back in the Volkswagen. That way I know where all that is. And then, well, that's it, guys. Like I said, there's a first video, and then this right here is a second video. Please support some of the people I mentioned, like Kent Models, Scale Riders. They both offer stuff to the hobby. Scale Riders offers tools, some different supplies, plus some kits. Kent Models has a lot of kits. You heard me today talk about Gap Hill Speed Shop. Go check out his channel. Please go check out if you have a 3D printer or you know somebody with the 3D printer. Yes, yeah, he does have a podcast too, right? And I didn't know if it was just Facebook shows, but I forgot about the podcast. And it's scaleriders.com. Check out Joel at Iceman Collections on Facebook and on eBay. He does support us and our bench quite a bit. Man, I forgot what I was going to say, Pete. Well, heck. I'm going to kill this video, but I'm not done for the day. I want to update you guys on the 350Z. Yesterday we got into talking about some stuff, and then before you know it, I was cutting stuff, and yeah, it led to some interesting things after I got off camera. So if you guys give me a few minutes, I will be back here shortly. Pete, man, I can't get over these wheels, man. And then the 2-piece snowflakes you sent, what did I do with those? Those must be in the other bag. These right here. These, I love the tires on these, Pete. Man, these are nasty. Look at that. God, these are sick. Too big for the rabbit, but man, look. That is dope. What if we go with the Z, which I had other plans for the Z, but yeah, these ain't Z wheels. We'll get these put on something else, though. Man, these joints. Yeah, USCP, yeah. Yeah, and you guys can find USCP stuff. He's always, I gave him access to post all his products on the Mr. Mini Dreams Facebook page. He also has an eBay store. He has a partner. Well, he had a partner. So, Dulox. So, I'd make sure you follow the right one. Misha. Right now he's building a pair of Porsches on my page. They're the yellow and silver Porsches. So if you can't find his sell ad on the Mr. Mini Dreams Facebook page, look for a very clean, nostalgic, all factory, like if for your US guys, kind of like the James Dean Porsche that he got killed in. He's building something like that right now, a pair of them. So, with that being said, I will talk to you guys in a few more minutes.